this is another video about the hero that was selected. So I know it was kind of an oddball set of heroes for the poll. And thank you everyone, by the way, for participating in the poll. I really appreciate your responses, and you guys have always gave me some good heroes. So let's go down with, actually, let's start up here with Kill here. So the reason I chose her, if it was just her by herself, I wouldn't have selected her. But because she has a costume version, I felt that that would have boosted the hero in general, overall, the stats and all of that. And she was one that I've always wanted. And it's kind of interesting when you get a hero after their glory days, because when I remember Kill Hair coming out, when she first premiered, she was pretty much a beast and everyone chased after her. Well, I don't know about everyone, but she was a well-desirable hero. And it's so interesting when you get a hero after their glory days. But I don't even remember how I nabbed her. Well, I think I got her after her costume was released. And, you know, look how long ago that was after she was featured. So the heroes that I chose were specifically for rush attack. And I know it's a niche, but I also wanted a hero that hits all, because I'm lacking hit all heroes in my teams. So that's why I picked them, and also specifically for rush attack, because I do have fast heroes in rush attack. I mean, I have fast heroes and average heroes in general, but I really don't have a whole lot of slow heroes that would benefit there, that are powerhouse if you use them for rush attack. But she was one that I wanted to choose because I think most of my most of my darks are, I think they're snipers, because I have Dark Lord, which I really wanted his costume. I have Sartana, and I think I could just look. I don't know why I try to remember. So, I mean, she's probably my area of effect. I have Dark Lord, Domitia, which she only really hits one, but I would like the costume. And I have Dr. Moreau, and I use him because he's fast and he hits 3, but he's just such an old hero with old stats. And see, I have Sartana. So yeah, I need to boost up my dark roster a bit. And then, so we have the next hero is, where is she? Caitlyn. And the main reason I chose her is, of course, I know she's practically a slow hero, would be good for buff boosting. But the reason I mainly chose her is because she dispels first. I don't know. I was never really into the Slayer heroes. But she's also a wizard, which not only does she do the extra not only does she do the extra damage per buff removed. Well, I like the fact that she removes buffs first, but she also does extra damage because she's a wizard. And of course, I mainly wanted her for, well, the dispel, and then for rush attack, because she's also a hit all. And then next we have, where is he? Horgal. I know he's a hated hero. I remember in my earlier days, I used to be scared of him as my tank because he would normally obliterate my team, and that was way before I got into color stacking. I didn't know about those techniques, so I was always going against the opponents with rainbow teams, and I just didn't have enough power to take out the tank. And just like Hotel and Jahangir, they were slow tanks that I was afraid of, because they were powerhouses that, you know, if you didn't get a heal and your team was weakened, they would just strike and they would pretty much obliterate your team or eviscerate or demolish. And he was one of them. I didn't really like the second costume. I like the jester look of it. And I do like the fact that he's a ring. Oh, I guess he's. I know it's kind of a weird looking costume. But the fact that he's a ranger class gave him the chance to bypass defensive buff, which is. I like ranger heroes, if you guys haven't figured that one out. And I love monks and. What's the other class I like? Druids. And then we have this version. And the reason I chose him is, of course, one, for rush attack. And then two, I just love the aesthetics of this hero. And I'm okay with getting a slow hero. I already have enough fast and average heroes. And I don't think I have too many of, again, for each of those elements that I chose, I don't have really a strong hit-all hero for rush attack, and that's what I really wanted. And I know it's a niche, but I'm okay with that because my next couple polls are going to be specific heroes, and I have a lot of them that I wanted to use, that I wanted to put in the polls, but this is what I wanted for right now. And I, of course, if you know, I love heroes that inflict poison damage. And that was one of the draws to me. And the fact I love the way this hero looks. I'm okay with this version of Horgal. He's probably my favorite. And due to the fact he's also a wizard. So he can increase his attack depending on how many buffs the opponent has. And of course, the hero that won with 60% of the vote, 67% of the votes is Cao Cao. And I would love to get this hero costume as well. And that's another thing about these heroes. Although Caitlyn and Kill here, I don't think there's a costume for Caitlyn yet. But I think I don't think there's I'm trying to remember if there's costumes for the Slayer heroes. I don't think so yet. So, but and Kill hairs won't get anything else. But if Horgal or this guy was chosen in the polls, then once the Visiting Outfitter came out, they would have been a contender. Well, Horgal to get his tune, and this one to get his costume, which I was trying to chase after. But he was a hero I really liked. I got him by surprise. And here's the interesting part. I don't normally chase after legendary heroes. A few that I did was some of the heroes of the month, like Alexandrine. I really wanted her, and I just could not get her. And then some of the heroes that I feel grossed about, I just get them as hero of the month. My odds of pulling a legendary hero is actually, I think, well above average. And it's interesting because sometimes I pull just out of boredom, and sometimes I pull just to use the tokens, or I don't chase after too many legendary heroes. They've just never really been. I think because the first year or so, I didn't have any legendary heroes. So I think it was I think maybe it was the first year. So I really didn't put a lot of focus on them. And that's why epic heroes have always been my main focus. And now, if I were to go through my roster, you would see how many legendary heroes that I have that I haven't worked on. Because now, within the last, couple years, I've been focusing on them. But I like what this guy does, even at slow speed. I wanted another minion producing hero. This is another admiration for him. And I love the fact that his minions dispel buffs. He would not only be great for rush attack, but I am in the works of developing a minion heavy team. I know it's kind of passe, but I still I still kind of want to, and I want to play the game in the most enjoyable way possible. And that's why I mentioned in my previous videos that I'm not a competitive player. There's no way for me to catch up now with how fast the game is moving, and I don't really intend to. So I'm okay with playing at the level that I'm at. I'm in the diamond arena most of the time until I just get knocked out by these crazy heroes. And it just feels too far ahead to compete because now they have these 7,000 plus teams and I'm barely pushing above 6,200 team power. I just don't feel like participating in the rat race. I just don't want to do it. So, but yeah, these are oddball heroes. And next one, I'm going to look through what I need next because now I've already done a fire hero. Prior to that, I think it was, wasn't it cost? Yes, it was costume uh, Guardian Gazelle. So most likely my next pull will be, no, uh, wait. So most likely, yeah, it'll be between a nature, a dark, and holy hero, I think. So, all right. So let's start leveling him up. Let's see. I have plenty of roster space, but I'm going to start with the ice heroes. And let's see, what else did I want to give him? Because I'm secretly working on Richard. I have his, I think I have his glass costume. So Richard was one that I wanted to work on. I just only had his original version until just recently. So now I'm going to start working on him, but it's going to be at a slow pace. Let's see. So I'm working on now technically two heroes, or maybe three. The tune for Gormak, Richard, which is just kind of whenever, and I want to finish off this hero from oh, the Contest of Elements. I forget his name. The green looking jester, the evil one. Where is he? I'm almost done with him because Alfie, because I know that the Contest of Elements is coming up soon for nature, so I'd like to have him ready for that. So that's why I'm saving those. Okay, that's enough yammering. Okay, cool beans. Thank you, family. There was something else I wanted to mention before that I can't put my finger on. Oh yeah, so I'm still using this. Oh, I think I wanted to pull what this was. That's right. So let's see what I got. It's been very rare for me to pick up a hero that I don't have. It's constantly repeats, and when I get a costume, it's always one that I already have. I think the only unique hero that I pulled from here, it was a few heroes that I didn't have. I think Hero of the Months. I forgot. I think I might have pulled Maligna from here and another one. Anyway, let's see what we have. Oh, Sartana, great. I would have loved to have gotten her costume. I think I'm just going to put her right back in there. Okay. I think I gave up a lot of duplicates because I needed the roster space. Yes. So my pick from that Soul Exchange was, where is he? This guy. I only reason I chose him is because to me he was the best out of the 10 Soul Exchange trades. So Heroes Change. I would have liked to get, what was his name? I can't remember. From the 15 category. The one that spits out fire, the ninja. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But he was probably my most desired one from that range. From that tier, I'm sorry, of 15 heroes to trade. I don't know when I'm going to get to this guy. I really don't like the looks of it. It's just a weird bunch of heroes that they had released out. I think this was last summer, right? Although I do like the fact that he silences three heroes or three enemies, which is great. I could always use more hit three heroes in my roster of darks because I think I only have Dr. Moreau. He's another costume that I'd be interested in getting. But I mainly did it to clear up roster space, and as a collector, I didn't want to give up some of my heroes, even though I'm not going to level them up like her. I don't really plan to level her up, or this one. Rain, I would like to. Morax, I would. Dao Chen. If I were to get her costume, absolutely, I would level her up. Okay. All right, that's enough talking now. Thank you for watching, family. If you like, videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Hit the bell notification if you want to get more videos or all videos or personalized videos or selected videos once I post. If you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe and bring the numbers up. And go ahead, leave a comment, leave questions, comments, suggestions, rants, raves, whatever, because I love reading comments and whatever you guys post, and I usually respond pretty quickly. All right, family. And even suggestions or whatever you have, I'm pretty open to what you guys have to say because I love interacting with the community. All right, family. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Look out for another poll. I'll probably be posting another poll soon for the next legendary hero that I want to level up yet. Like I mentioned before, it'd probably be, I don't know yet what I'd like. Maybe hit three hero is probably what I'll aim for. Or a costume hero. I haven't chosen. I have a lot of costume heroes that I want to get rid of. But, well, I want to level up. So it'd be between holy, nature, and dark for sure. Those three, I believe. All right, family. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend.